I'm Jean Chapman. I have the wonderful opportunity to serve as the small church consultant for the Diocese of West Tennessee. And in that regard, I'm having the opportunity to meet and get to know not only the churches as such, but the people who make up the churches and the communities in which they exist. I'm a student of history. I love history. So the first thing I observed in going into some of the non-suburban churches is that many of them have been there since the state of Tennessee was founded, and so they are a part of our history. We have at least 2, maybe 3 churches that's on the U.S. historic registry, and so you can tell that the lives and the blood and sweat and tears that went into those congregations, it's still there as the undergirdings of these communities. But things have greatly changed as time has passed. So the church as an institution in these communities have changed. The people in these communities have changed. And all of this change with this institution that is their nurturance and their support that's been there for, in some case, over 100 years, has rattled the foundation and caused just obviously grief and loss, and some fears and some anger. It's a bad psychological time in the life of the church for a lot of these small congregations, because who they were and what they were is different. I see hope in the approach of our leadership to recognize, before we see doors closed and buildings boarded up, that there is a reason and an opportunity to take a look to see how can these churches, these small congregations who've come to be who they are and what they are, not of their own doing as such. They didn't set out to go, oh, we're going to be a small congregation of 10 or 12 people, right? We're going to be that, and that's okay. No, it didn't happen that way. It happened over time, and it wasn't a menu that someone went to and picked. This is who we are going to be. And so in that regard, the beauty is having the strategies, the tools, and the support to respond to all of these things that's happening to them and within their institutions in such a way that they can find a way forward. And so the hope comes in owning that we're in this tumultuous period, and we're not alone. Churches across the country, I won't say the world because I don't know the world, but across this country, church and the definition of church for people has greatly changed. And the interesting thing from a mental health standpoint, it is a time that we need the church more than ever before. So hope for me is, how do we support these spiritual, life-giving institutions in a way that they can continue to be what is their origin story, and that is supporting their communities and their members.